लोकेशन एनालिटिक्स के टूल्स। तो लोकेशन एनालिटिक्स के लिए बहुत सारे टूल्स अवेलेबल हैं और बहुत सारे वेबसाइट्स इसको यूज भी करते हैं। तो पहला टूल है गूगल फ्यूजन टेबल। सो गूगल फ्यूजन टेबल क्या है? इट इज अ वेब सर्विस to geotag, store, share, query and visualize tabular business data to overlay on the Google Maps. So Google Maps में हमारे पास ऑलरेडी डेटा है, जैसे कि हम किसी प्लेस को विजिट करते हैं और हमारा लोकेशन ऑन है तो बहुत सारा इंफॉर्मेशन हमारे बारे में भी कलेक्ट होता है। तो वैसे ही बहुत सारे लोग जब एक साथ एक जगह से दूसरी जगह पे ट्रैवल करते हैं तो उनका भी इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट होते जाता है। तो यूजिंग दिस गूगल फ्यूजन टेबल वी कैन फाइंड आउट दैट which places are more people like to visit which places more, and based on that we can actually enhance our business in those areas. So Google Fusion Table can be used for geotagging, store and share query. Now Echoes is the second tool. So it is used for reporting. It's a reporting platform that helps communicate and deal with climate change adaptation and disaster risk reduction. So if there is any kind of floods or earthquake or landslide, so this particular app, that is Echoes on apple.com, it will help us to rescue the people from such places. Second is next is the TWIPS map. So TWIPS map, it is used by the Twitter. So if you want to find out that our Twitter followers, they belong to which country, state, then we can use this website and we can find out their actual location. Then comes the trends map. So trends map, using the trendsmap.com website, we can find out what is the latest trends on the Twitter anywhere in the world. So this will help us to understand the people and the trends. Then comes the follower wonk. So this tool actually help to identify the followers who are present on our Twitter network. So using this followerswonk.com, we can find out who are our followers and we can get some information about that. Then comes the ISRIS GIS. So it's ISRIS Geographic Information System. It's a software to map, visualize, question, analyze and interpret data to understand relationship patterns and trends based on the location of the people. Then comes the action analytics. Actions means the whatever actions that we perform on the internet, we call it as the action. And if we are able to analyze these actions, then we can actually understand a lot about what kind of products, what kind of information people like more compared to other, and it will help the organization to increase the revenue, brand value and loyalty, because on the internet we will get the exact information. So organizations can employ this action analytics to measure popularity and influence of their product or services or idea over the social media. For example, the brand marketer may be interested to know how people know their product, from which social media platform people come to know about their product. So this is very useful because then they can promote every new product in that platform in a more specific manner compared to every platform. So we can have a focused marketing. Analyzing your Facebook likes, Twitter mentions can also be very useful because it will provide answers to many of your questions, that whether our product is liked, disliked, or if any changes, suggestions by the people, then we can enhance that in our product. Now, the common social media actions. So which kind of actions we are taking on the social media? First is if we click on the like button. So what is happening? The like button will people understand that this particular website or blog or network, people like this content, and then based on that the products and services ideas can be promoted more in that network. So this will help us to provide positive reactions on the data, because it's very simple that if we like a particular product or feature, we click on the like button. So it's a very good, or we can say a positive response to our social media content. Then comes the dislike. So some channels, they also provide the dislike button. Example, YouTube is providing the dislike button. If you don't like the video content, then you can press the dislike button, and then this will help the people to express the negative feeling or dislike towards certain contents, say products, services, people, ideas, information, and places. So accordingly, people can think that yes, this product is disliked by the people, so they can enhance or make some changes in their network or their product or their information. But some platforms, they do not provide the dislike button, so they only provide like. So if you like the product, you just click on like, and if you don't, if you are neutral, then you don't have to click anything. Now shares is share button. This feature is also very useful on the social media, because if you want to distribute your content, so initially our content will be shown to a few or limited people, and if they like the content, then the algorithm will understand that yes, this content is liked by most of the people, and if the people share that content with other people, then also understanding how many people is sharing the content, so it will help us to understand the content more, and then that will the algorithm will automatically share the information with the other group of people. So we are seeing only the content which we are interested in, so it depends on all these like, dislike, and share buttons that we click. Now, visitors visit and revisit. So a visitor is a person who visits our website or a blog. A single visitor may visit one time or many times. So if the person is visiting for the first time, then the person is a new visitor. Otherwise, if the person is visiting again and again, then the person is a revisitor or repeat customer. And we can have the unique visitor who is visiting first time. If we understand that yes, people are visiting again and again, then that means the content which they find in that particular website or their particular channel is quite relevant, and then the content becomes more popular. Then average bounce rate. Average bounce rate means if the people visit the website and they immediately close it, so the algorithm will understand that this particular content is not liked by the people. So the algorithm will take it as a bounce rate. And then the session duration. So suppose we have a content of say 1 minute, and people are only visiting for 10 seconds, 15 seconds to half a minute. So we need to find out for all the visitors what is the average duration of visit, and accordingly we can understand that our content is engaging or it is not engaging. Next comes the views. So views means the number of times the people visit the post, video, social media content, graphics. So the page views, if any website is there and people are visiting again and again, so the page views can also be counted. So this will help us a lot to understand companies, website, and blogs. Next is our clicks. So clicks are the action performed by the user by pressing, clicking hyperlinks content on the blogs or on the website. So through clicks, the user will navigate to the other pages on the website. So if you are viewing the page, then it will be counted as a view. But every hyperlink that is present on the web page or the blog, if we are clicking, then it will also get counted as a click. And then based on that, the business intelligence data can be drawn, and we can actually help to reduce the bounce rate, and we can increase or improve the business engagement through the website. Tagging. Tagging is the act of assigning or linking extra piece of information to the social media content, such as photographs, bookmarks, for identification, classification, and for the search purpose. So we can actually tag external data. We can also tag people, or we can also tag the video content which we like from other websites which may be related, or people may go to that particular website. Like if I'm suppose making a channel. So after my channel, people can watch which other channels. It can be specified in the tags. Then comes the mentions. Mentions means we can mention the occurrence of people, place, or things over the social media by name. For example, a brand name may be mentioned in the Facebook content or in the blog post, YouTube video, or tweet. So if we are using mentions, we have to write @ and we have to mention the particular person or the particular the company's web page or the LinkedIn post, and then we'll be able to write more about it. Then hovering means the act of moving the cursor over the social media content so that we are capturing the user movement and we can understand the customer behavior in detail. Check-in. Check-in means this feature allow the user to announce and share their arrival at a particular location such as hotel, airport, city, or store. So Google Plus, Facebook, they are providing this check-in feature so we can understand that where the people have currently arrived. Pinning is the act of performing pin a particular thing or some interesting things or ideas or products or services or information we can pin, so that it will be useful that we will pin the contents which are of our interest. So later on we'll be able to view those content and we'll be getting more suggestions on it. So this Pinterest, then Tumblr, and this double open deep, all these platforms are very useful in pinning our content or pinning the content which is of our interest. Embedding is the act of incorporating social media content such as link, video, presentation into the website or blog. An embed feature, it will help us understanding or going to a particular content from our content. Then comes the endorsement. So endorsements is the feature of social media that let people endorse and approve other people's product or service. So if I like if I use a particular product and I like it, just say like for example this Dell laptop, I'm using it, and if I like, then I can endorse that particular product just because I'm finding so many useful features in this laptop. So LinkedIn also allows people to endorse the skills and qualification of other peoples on the internet. Then comes the uploading and downloading. So the act of uploading the text, photo, video on the social media platform, or when we are downloading the data from the social media platform. Then action analytics tools. So there are different platforms which can be used, which will actually capture and analyze the social media actions like they like, dislike, and all these tools will help us to understand the people behavior on the internet. So in the next video, we are going to understand the mobile app analytics. Thank you. But before moving on, I'll just quickly show you an example of what we have discussed. So this is my LinkedIn page. On my LinkedIn page, whichever post I like this particular post seems to be very interesting. So it's a Python roadmap. So if you see this post, you will easily get to understand the entire roadmap for Python. So what I can do, I can repost. I can first of all like. So like is very common thing which we are doing on internet. Apart from that, I can comment on it. So this is my text analytics. So I can write information is useful and I will post this. Then if I want, I can repost it. So I can repost with thoughts or I can directly repost it on my network. So once I repost, then I'll be able to see it on my web page as well. Then about endorsement of skills also I'll show you. See, this is my profile. So on my profile, if anyone is endorsing me for different skills, then I'll be able to see it. I can see the followers and the connection. So it shows that how many people are connected with me in the network. So this information is very useful for action analytics. Thank you.